What is up, everyone? This is P1 Omega here. Welcome back to WCW 2016 on TEW 2016. This is episode 2 of the series. Last time I set up my roster, so this time I'm going to be booking my first pay-per-view, World War III. I did say last time I was going to start with a Nitro and then do Starrcade as my first pay-per-view, but I thought World War III is a good opportunity to crown a new champion because the big Battle Royal main event. I thought that seemed like a good idea for a first show, so that's what I'm going to go with. So, since the last episode, I've completed signing my entire roster. And these are the guys I'm going to go with for now. I've also signed pay-per-view deals. So I'm on air in pretty much every location I can be for both TV shows, which is deals for Nitro, and for my pay-per-view events. I've completed a pay-per-view schedule, 12 pay-per-views per year. Each one is going to be held on the last day of the month, with Starrcade being my premiere pay-per-view. So I'm going to book World War III, and I'll get back to you once I have finished booking that show. Okay, we are back. Here is the full card for World War III, my first pay-per-view. Let's see how it goes. Okay, here's our opener. In a decent match, Chris Sabin defeated John Hennigan in 13:23 by pinfall with a cradle shock. Sabin wins the Cruiserweight title. It didn't seem to click, but still got 62. I will take that. John Hennigan improving. Starting a little storyline between them for the Cruiserweight title, so hopefully that turns out to be pretty decent. Next, Adam Cole cuts a promo, hyping up his upcoming match with Zack Sabre Jr. Language barrier. Oh dear. I really should have checked. Turns out this is being held in Puerto Rico. Ah, that could be a problem throughout the rest of the show because I have quite a few promos. Oh dear. Hopefully the wrestling keeps them on track. About that, good wrestling but didn't have much heat. Adam Cole defeated Zack Sabre Jr. in 18 minutes 18 by pinfall with a flying crossbody. Adam Cole wins the WCW United States Heavyweight title. Yeah, I thought the crowd would be warmed up, but still got a pretty decent rating. Especially considering I haven't established anyone or anything at all yet, so I'm optimistic, even if this doesn't get a great rating on its own. Matt Hardy is shown sitting backstage getting ready. Matt Hardy is going to be a top babyface for my first storyline. Little spoiler alert there. Drew Galloway cuts a promo, as expected. Language barrier is going to really ruin these promos the entire night. That's on me for not checking that it was in Puerto Rico. Okay, and about that, had decent wrestling but didn't have much heat. Kazarian and Young defeated Sydal and Ricochet in 12:26 when Frankie Kazarian defeated Matt Sydal by pinfall with a wave of the future. So Kazarian and Young are my tag team champions. Sydal and Ricochet don't work well as a team. That's interesting considering they're a real life team. Mike Tenay and Stu Bennett really crash on the announce table. Okay, that's also something that's going to bring down the whole show. But early on, that's when it's best to find out what's going wrong, because these are all things I can correct in the future, thankfully. Decent performances all around, actually. Pretty even. Yeah, another promo as expected. Language barrier is going to bring that down. Video plays hype in Kenny Omega versus Alex Shelley. I just wanted to establish these two for the most part, because this match was for the television title. Kenny Omega is my TV title. Decent wrestling, didn't have much heat. Pinfall with a Kreutz Wrath. Very good performances all around. No improvements, unfortunately. Bill Goldberg cuts a promo. Again, problem with the language barrier. I was expecting that to be quite a good heat getter because of Goldberg's overness. In an extremely short match, Bill Goldberg defeated Amazing Red in 5:27 by pinfall with the jackhammer. So that was just a quick squash match to give Goldberg something to do. Matt Hardy is making his entrance for the main event, but Drew Galloway comes out and takes him out, which means Matt Hardy was unable to compete in my World War III main event. That got the crowd interested again. That starts the storyline I'm going to do between Galloway and Hardy, which leads into my main events. Okay, in a decent match, Drew Galloway won a 20-man mayhem in 32-10 when the other members of the Final Four are Elgin, Abyss, and Lashley, with Elgin being the final elimination. He also got the most eliminations over the course of the match, so I was putting Elgin over pretty strongly, because I think he could be a main eventer as long as he's well established. 65 rating, that's pretty decent. Galloway wins the WCW World Heavyweight title. Let's have a look at the overall show rating. Rating 61, increased our popularity in 30 regions, lost his popularity in 11. A few kinks to iron out. Obviously, all the promos went over like a lead balloon because of the language barrier. My commentary team didn't turn out to have great chemistry, so that's something that I need to fix in the future. But overall, considering that's my first show, I didn't know how things were going to go down at all. I'm pretty optimistic for the future because of this one. Let's do my speech. Who did well? Chris Sabin. I'll compliment on a good performance, along with John Hennigan, because their match really started the show off well, and Drew Galloway, because I want to give my new champion a lot of morale. Good morale. They're all pleased with it, which is what I want to see. Let's have a look at the buy rate. Hopefully, a decent buy rate and make a bit of money off this show. Okay, let's take a look. Show quality, not great, but I know what did that. It was the language barrier problem, for the most part. Buy rate of 0.57, very good. 0.74 TV rating, it's being shown on TV in some places where I couldn't get a pay-per-view deal, just to increase my exposure. Matt Hardy doesn't like Michael Elgin. Okay then. But I made a damn good profit off that show. I've got my first Nitro to book, which will be my next episode. So as always, like, subscribe, and share the video. And stay cool, everyone. Thank you for watching.